revolution somehow. Now I'm lost in your freedom.
Hello, Pastor Day and Sister Maureen. We just want to say thank you for your labor here in Central Africa. You've been such a blessing, and thank you for all that you have done. We'll miss you, and we're believing God for great things and wishing you all the best in your new place of new ministry. The grace of God be with you.
Hello, Auntie Maureen. Hello, Pastor Dave. We want to appreciate your work here in Zambia, in Central Africa. We want to thank you, and especially George and I, we want to appreciate you in our lives. You've done so much in our lives. In the past 3 years that we've been working together, we've learned so much, and God bless you. We'll miss you. We just pray that one day we'll meet, and I know we will have a nice time in New Mexico. We'll be in touch. God bless you.
Pastor Day and Auntie Maureen, we're sad that you're leaving, but we're grateful for the labors that you had to put in here in Zambia, being our pastor. As you go back, we'd love to wish you all the best. May God richly bless you.
Bye.
Hello, my name is Austin Piri and my wife Lesha. This point in time, we just want to convey our thanks to the days for who they've been to us and what they've been to us. And we're really grateful for that. Lesha, I don't know, you wanted to say?
Yes, we're grateful and thankful for the ministry that it's had on our lives, the great impact it's had on our lives. We wish you the best in the future endeavors, and may God continue to bless you.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.
A new assignment has been given to Pastor Jeff Day and Auntie Maureen. Yes, we have cried about this decision, but being known to be a sending movement in as far as evangelism, church planting, and discipleship, we have always sent the best. Therefore, we need to be mature and release them in their new assignment. King Solomon, the author of Ecclesiastes, rightly puts it in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 through 8. To everything there is a season, a time for every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to gain and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. They came, they conquered by advancing the kingdom of God, and they are now living. Since coming to Zambia in the year 2007, we have shared moments on our highs and lows, which we will treasure for the rest of our lives. Not only have they impacted our motherland, but also the entire Central and Southern Africa. In pursuit to preach the gospel, Pastor Day has globe-trotted in this part of Africa by spearheading strategies through missions to get a soul saved in the streets of Lilongwe or Lubumbashi.
Pastor, we love you. We appreciate all you do. And God sees the sacrifice you've made for Jesus Christ. You pray for the lost, and God leads them to the cross. And we know one day you'll hear your Father say, my child, well done. My child, well done. Pastor,
Hi, Pastor Day. Hi, Auntie Maureen. I would like to say thank you for your ministry. Thank you for your sacrifices. Thank you for your labors here in Central Africa. I would like to say thank you for everything that you've done for me and my family, to be specific. Thank you for discipleship.
Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for the privilege to serve under you, and we'll dearly miss you. May God continue to bless you and to keep you. From Chengwe we say, thank you.
Pastor Jeff and Maureen, we just want to say thank you for everything that you've done for us. Thank you for being there for us, believing in us. And most of all, we just want to say thank you for seeing the potential in us when we ourselves could not see it. You've been the best pastor, you've been the best Auntie Maureen, and we strongly believe that wherever you go, you continue being the best that you've been. We'll be praying for you, and you succeed.
It's not easy to say goodbye, but Auntie Maureen, I just want to say that I will really miss you. You've been a mother to me. You've been there for me in good times and bad times. We've laughed together. We've cried together. I will really miss you. Wishing you all the best.
Pastor and Auntie Maureen, when you think about your coming to our nation, pouring your entire lives in 2 hours, many other people. Fast forward 13 years later, look at what we've become. Your labors and your sacrifice into our lives has no doubt come at a great cost to you and your family. We've come to a place where we have to bid you farewell as you go back to the USA. I'd like to sincerely extend our gratitude for all that you have done for us, and tell you from the bottom of our hearts sincerely that we love you.
Hi, Pastor Day. Me and my wife, Joe and Musonda, we just want to, from the bottom of our hearts, to say thank you, Pastor, for the investment in me and my wife, for all the years of discipleship. You married us, you dedicated our firstborn son, and not only that, you've been very patient with us, and you've been a blessing in our lives and in our family. And so we just want to wish you all the best, Pastor, as you travel back, and see you when we come for conference in Prescott.
Thank you so much for being there for us, for laying down your lives for Zambia. We greatly appreciate you. We'll miss you. Go well. Bye.
And all the best in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Woo! Bye.
I can see it in your eyes that you are restless. The time has come for you to leave. It's so hard to let you go, but in this life I know you have to be who you were made to be. As you step out on the road, I'll say a prayer, so that in my heart you always will be there. This is not...
Martin Luther King Jr. once stated, "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. By all means, keep running." To the days, from the bottom of our hearts with love and affection, this part of Africa is saying, Siyabonga, Watahako, Merci, Obrigado, Zikomo, Kehaleboka, Danki, thank you. Thank you.
This is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home again.